Everyone loves a happy ending, but the love lives of soap stars tend to be dramatic, to say the least. Off-screen, a string of actors from EastEnders, Coronation Street and Emmerdale have found love with their co-stars, and have even gone on to marry and have children together, but while some have found lifelong romance, others have failed to find their happy endings. Here, the Mirror takes a look at who has dated who in the soap world and which happy couples are still together. Tina O'Brien, Ryan Thomas and Bruno. Coronation Street's Sarah Platt, played by Tina O'Brien, has certainly had her fair share of dramatic storylines and relationships. On screen, Sarah had a relationship with Todd Grimshaw before they split and she moved on with his brother Jason, and ironically Tina has also had off-screen relationships with both of the lads. When she was 17, Tina had a romance with Bruno, who played her character's boyfriend Todd, but things ended after a year. Then she started dating Bruno's pal and on-screen brother Ryan Thomas, who she had first met and been attracted to when she was just 13-year-old. The couple are no longer together but share a daughter Scarlett. Lucy Benjamin and Steve McFadden. Lisa Fowler and Phil Mitchell found love on EastEnders and had a daughter Louise together, and the stars who play them, Lucy Benjamin and Steve McFadden, also found love in the real world, dating between 1999 and 2003. Despite breaking up, the pair have worked together on EastEnders a few times over the last decade and have put their past behind them. Lucy has been married to oil businessman Richard Taggart since 2006, while Steve is in a relationship with girlfriend Karen Cairns. Toby Alexander Smith and Amy Walsh. You wouldn't want to date serial killer Gray Atkins, the husband of Chantal Atkins on EastEnders in real life, but actor Toby Alexander Smith, who plays him, is married to Amy Walsh, who played Tracy Metcalf in Emmerdale. In Sept 2023, the pair married after 3 years together. The newlyweds met in the audience of Strictly Come Dancing back in 2019 when Amy was supporting her former castmate Kelvin Fletcher, who played Andy Sugden, while Toby was cheering on his co-star Emma Barden, who plays Honey Mitchell. In 2021, Amy fell pregnant with the couple's first child and they now have a daughter Bonnie. Charlie Webb and Matthew Wolfenden. The couple met when Matthew, 43, who plays David Metcalf, joined Emmerdale 4 years after Charlie, 35, in 2006. He asked the actress who plays Debbie Dingle to marry him on Christmas Day in 2009, and they went on to have 3 sons, Buster, Bowie, and Ace. After a 9-year engagement, the couple invited friends and family to Charlie's 30th birthday party, only to surprise them with a wedding. After being together for 20 years, the pair stunned fans by confirming they'd split last year. Matthew later moved on with his co-star from theatre musical Elf, Rob Mallard and Daniel Brocklebank. Corey fans were pleasantly surprised when Rob Mallard, who plays Daniel Osborne, and Daniel Brocklebank, who plays Billy Mayhew, confirmed their romance back in 2017. The pair seemed smitten when Rob said his beau was the best thing I've taken home this year while picking up the Best Newcomer gong at the British Soap Awards in 2017. They also made their red carpet debut together at the British LGBT Awards, but sadly split after just 2 months together. Jacqueline Jossa and Tony Discipline. When Tony Discipline arrived on the square as Tyler Moon in 2011, not only did his character hook up with Lauren Branning, but the pair started dating in real life. Heartthrob Tyler had a relationship with Whitney Dean and one-night stand with Lauren, played by Jacqueline Jossa, but Tony and Jacqueline's relationship went on for 18 months in real life. Jacqueline married TOWIE star Dan Osborne and have 2 daughters together. In September, a spokesperson for the couple put to bed rumors that their marriage was on the rocks, saying they were as good as ever. However, they have had their ups and downs, and Jack has spent time away from the family home to help her come to terms with accusations that her husband has been unfaithful. Alan Halshaw and Lucy Jo Hudson and Tisha Mary. Alan Halshaw, who plays Tyrone Dobbs, struck up a romance with co-star Lucy Jo Hudson, who played Katie Harris from 2002 until 2005, away from the couples. The pair married in 2009 and welcomed their daughter Sienna Ray into the world in 2013. They briefly split 2.5 years later, got back together after several weeks apart, but it was over for good when Lucy Jo announced they were in the process of divorcing in May 2018. Alan also had a relationship with Tisha Mary, who played Steph Britton in 2019. The pair went public with their romance a month later by posting a snap of them laughing together at the wedding of Sam Astin, who plays Chesney. Nadia Sawalha and Mark Bannerman. Nadia Sawalha was in a relationship with her EastEnders co-star Mark Bannerman, who played Gianni DiMarco from 1998 to 2000, opposite her character Annie Palmer. Annie and Gianni were together on screen and off, as the characters had a brief romance on the square. Nadia says Mark helped her through a horrific time in her life after the death of her first husband Justin Mildwater, who took his own life in December 1997, a few months after they split. Nadia is now married to TV producer Mark Adderley, and they have 2 daughters together, Sally Carman and Joe Duttine. Sally Carman, who plays Abby Franklin, and Joe Duttine, who plays Tim Metcalf, are married to each other in real life after getting together on set back in 2018. On screen, Tim is actually married to Sally Webster, who is best friends with Abby Franklin. They moved in together in 2019, and although the couple had to put off their big day due to the pandemic, they finally tied the knot in 2022 before enjoying a romantic honeymoon in Italy. Sue Nichols and Mark Eden. On the couples, Audrey Roberts has had her fair share of love interests, including conman Lewis and her deceased husband Alf Roberts. Behind the scenes, actress Sue Nichols fell in love with one of Weatherfield's most infamous villains, Mark Eden, the actor who played Rita's husband Alan Bradley, who was killed by a tram in Blackpool. The couple met under a cherry tree at a party in 1983 and became closer when Mark worked on the couples between 1986 and 1989. The pair didn't have any children together, but Mark had 3 kids from his previous relationships. Sadly, Mark died on New Year's Day in 2021 following a battle with Alzheimer's. Jeff Hordley and Zoe Henry. Jeff Hordley and Zoe Henry met at drama school before joining the set of Emmerdale. Zoe, who plays Rona Goskirk, and Jeff, who plays Kane Dingle, are now married with 2 children. For Jeff, it was love at first sight. We met at drama school in 1994. I saw Zoe and realized she was the girl for me, he said. Jeff popped the question the night Zoe, 50, won the Best Actress in a Leading Role award at the Manchester Evening News Theatre Awards, and they married in a low-key ceremony in 2003. Daughter Violet arrived in 2005, followed by son Stan in 2008. Charlie DeMello and Nicola Thorpe. Pat Phelan's daughter and Toya Battersby's womanizing lawyer boyfriend Imran had a whirlwind romance in real life. Charlie DeMello and Nicola Thorpe had been close friends for around 10 years before sparking up a relationship during their time together on The Couples. They dated for around 10 months before calling it quits just before Christmas 2018. Joe Swash and Cara Toynton. EastEnders. Joe, 41, joined the cast as Mickey Miller in 2003 and met Gara, 39, when she arrived to play Mickey's sister Dawn Swan in 2005. She dated co-star James Alexandru, Martin Fowler, for a year. However, love finally blossomed between Cara and Joe just before he flew to Australia to take part in I'm a Celebrity. Get Me Out of Here, in November 2008. While Joe and wife Stacey Solomon are the new power couple, having welcomed 3 children together with their latest baby, Belle, born earlier this year in February 2023.